I'm just going to cycle these recordings. I'm not really sure how long these episodes are going to be. I love this game. It's super good, but it's also going to be one of those that's just merciless enough on my hands that, like, either we do short episodes or infrequent episodes, and I'm not really sure how I want it to go. At least not yet. On the plus side, I'm already showing considerably more mastery of this game now that I've just had, like, a day to percolate. As another slash, surge shotgun, these seem kind of fun. Not going to be able to buy it necessarily, but that's okay. There we go. The problem is I get really into the thick of things. And it doesn't always work the best for me. Okay, how long until I got the Fury? Still a while. There we go. So, I do contact damage with an, or not contact damage necessarily. I was not worth it. I was still not worth it. I was gonna say, hitting enemies into walls actually seems to have, like, a damaging effect, which is kind of neat. Adds another slash to the Fury. And I flew right into that shot. Damn it. Neat move. Did get me HP. I have no idea if... Nope, right. Those don't actually hurt me. Okay. Biff him up there. Whoops. There we go. Yeah, sometimes it's okay to hit and run. I mean, honestly, it's probably better to hit and run. I'm just an impatient sucker. And I know, like, if I get hella good at bullying enemies, whoop, then I can just more or less win forever without actually... without having to worry about, like, losing ever. There we go. There we go. Nope. There we go. I just really want the ability to bowl enemies into other enemies and have them explode. That'd be super good. This guy is good at Hyperlight Drifter. I was okay at Hyperlight Drifter. Then the game bugged out on me and I never actually got to finish. Whoop. Damn it. It bugged out on me for like 2 weeks, where all I could do was see a black void whenever I loaded the game up, and I was like right before the last boss, which put me in this like really awkward position of wanting to finish the game but not being good enough and not really having the energy to sit down and like grind it out so I could be good enough at the game again. I know, super lame. That was like one of my hypest games of, was that 2015? 2016. Like I was super excited for it, and then it was just like, I started playing it, played through most of it in like 3 sittings. I did find the exploration in Hyperlight Drifter to be a little bit unsatisfying. But, you know, I got pretty much everything, and then it was just like, hey, by the way, game bugged out, you can't play anymore, and it's like, ah. And then, yeah. Not much for it. Maybe I'll go back at some point in preparation for, Hyperlight Drifter 2, which I do not remember the name of that, but I am excited for when it happens. Weapons drop. more damage. Let's do empowerment. I'm just going to use the Fury to avoid taking damage. If I can. Damn it. There we go. That is satisfying, even though I'm not very good at it. Alright, what is this? Ooh, strange egg. Hell yeah, strange egg. So, how fast did that Fury meter recharge? Pretty quick, actually. But yeah, the new Hyperlight Drifter looks like it's going to be amazing, because it's, well, maybe? I don't know, it's, like, fully 3D, and it looked like they were including a lot of sand surfing kind of stuff. Which is, as a massive Journey fan, sand surfing of any variety is, like, immediately, yes, please, do want. Okay, is that it? We have money. Let's go see what we can buy in the shop first. Surge shotgun, probably a good idea. Can I get both? No. I don't really want the charged pack. Solar Ash Kingdom. There we go. Is the name of it. This is not Solar Ash Kingdom, though. This is ScourgeBringer. Completely different game. Bodybuilder. Okay. Ah. Okay. I absolutely donked him there. Alright, we get egg. Is that all we get? All we get is egg. Okay, well that's fine. We can go back to the shop and pick this up at the very least. That's a very long level. Okay, there we go. Don't understand the point of the gun in the game. Has so little ammo, I don't really see where I'd use it over the sword. I've used it to a relatively good degree. Here and there. The main thing is, whoop, you can't use it as a replacement for... Ah. Damn it. Damn it. Freaking... God damn it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the problem is the shit. I missed, like, every hit there. Wow. I went from acing the boss to being completely distracted. I was trying to use the gun in a holistic fashion, and it did not work out. Alright, let's see how this goes. Lucky Charm, Turbo Loot, Determination. Let's go Lucky Charm. Determination would certainly be nice, but probably also not really what I'm looking for right now. Wander forgot Fury. I do forget Fury fairly often, yes. It's a new mechanic I haven't really had the opportunity to play with yet. So that's what that guy does. Anyway, that's why the gun is good. It's not necessarily better than melee, but sometimes it's safer than melee. Damn it. I was trying to go down. Didn't quite work. Okay, so I got 4. I need 6 for this. Projectiles destroyed by the Fury. That's okay. Fortunately, I gotta beat the second boss to get the rest... or the rest of the upgrades. That's gonna be rough. But yeah, not a big fan of that shotgun, admittedly. Just too short range for my taste. Whereas the triple machine gun more or less was just acing things left and right. There we go. Bash him. Lead with this. Yeah, one thing I've noticed with these guys is if you charge into them, they almost immediately just bite you. Shotgun worked well for the boss. Actually, the shotgun was okay for the boss. It worked really well to just take it slow. I actually have not... I hadn't really been paying attention to his patterns as much. Damn it. I've been paying attention to his patterns as much as I should have been. Mainly because, I don't know, laziness. Normally I was trying to like get up in his business constantly. And it worked, but it didn't work that well. Enemy killed while not touching the ground. Let's go ultra combo. Flora's lava would be interesting. But, like, messy. Okay, so Surge Shotgun again. Extra ammo. Heals. Both are pretty good. We'll figure it out. Honestly, just getting that extra multiplier is going to make a huge difference. Oh, cripes. I will say one thing. I've said this a couple of times here. I really do not appreciate how good the enemies are at changing their target. Because they'll like pop one shot off and I'll dodge and they'll immediately like reconfigure where they're aiming. And that's a little busted. It's not necessarily too bad most of the time, but there's a couple of enemies that have just absolutely, there's a couple of enemies that have just, like, sniped me because they, like, effectively aimbot straight into me, and it's just like, that feels kind of craft. Damn it. Trying to think of other games that have that kind of situation. Like, that kind of aim system would be brutal in, say, Gungeon or Nuclear Throne. Patched did a similar thing in Warframe recently, where enemies who switched from passive to alerted would immediately target you in 0 seconds. And it's a lot better now. That's good. Ah. There we go. Well, that's a max health up. I guess I'll take it. Have I actually found the Guardian yet? There we go. Let's see. Anything else? No, actually I have not found the Guardian yet. Let's go to the shop. Can't quite afford it. I keep getting the itch to play Warframe again. The problem is, like, every time I'm like, man, I'd like to play Warframe again. It's like, what would I do in Warframe? Grind. Oh. Damn it! Maybe my beef with the whole dodge system is the fact that it's the slash dash. So I specifically was trying to slash dash out of the way of the turret bullet, and it just had me go down instead. And that, like, little bit of a half-second delay on a lot of things is kind of rough. I have the same problem with dropping down through platforms to try and avoid an enemy hit. Okay. Well, that didn't work out great for me. I really want to, like, just knock back all of his shots straight into his face. But it's dangerous, because you pretty much just get aced by the remaining ones. Well, pure recharge speed by 10%. And we get a Fury to go into the boss. Don't necessarily know if that's exactly what I want, but we might as well. I'm not going to use it otherwise. Damn it. Yeah, that didn't work. Let's see, I got 3. Might as well grab that. I don't actually know if that helps me too much.